Hi all, it's a guy here, the unknown, and today I want us to look at something very important. I believe we are all having beautiful weeks, and I believe most of you have actually mastered these setups because these are the easiest setup. It's either day two continuation or day three, of which most day threes are actually gonna be reversal. So it's easy as that. Some day threes will be continuation. So if they give a sign of a continuation, we're not gonna force them to dump. Okay. So guys, these are the easiest setup, and I love them because every time they show up, they just so easy to see and take. Make sure you practice them and backtest because these are the easiest setup you can rinse and repeat on a daily basis. Okay. And guys, for those who are struggling, those who have been trading for a long time, but they are struggling mainly because they don't have a setup or a strategy, or maybe they've been learning a lot of things. Okay, I have a playbook in my description made out of one setup only. I'll be adding another setup, but it's gonna take a little bit time. I want people to start mastering only one setup, because once you master one setup and you hunt for it day in day out, trading is gonna be easy and enjoyable. Believe me, it's very enjoyable. Okay, it's just rinse and repeat. They happen every day. So you can get the playbook in the description. One setup, it's a guide. That's the playbook I use. Everything about the setup, everything to look for on a daily basis, and it's so easy. Okay, and of course, to everybody who has a playbook, we have our Monday Zoom meetings whereby we ask and answer questions. The main goal is to clarify wherever people have questions. Yesterday we had a meeting. Although it started late, it started at 8:30 because in South Africa there's power cut, and yesterday I had power cut and electricity was restored at 8 p.m. and that messes around with network and stuff. But don't worry. I'm gonna fix this the following week, so that won't be a problem anymore. Okay, so guys, if you have the playbook, please show up during those meetings. I know for some of you it's difficult because of the of difference in time. I'll try to make maybe two sessions to cover people from different time zones. One, it will be in the evening, and one will be during the day. Hopefully you will be able to like attend one of the meetings. Okay, so guys, without any further ado, let's jump into it. Today we had board news, and I don't love trading when we have board news because these news are unpredictable. They can do whatever they want. Okay, and I say that, and I had a couple of setups on pairs like AJ, which I trade during the Asian session because it's a currency that moves in the Asian session. But I didn't consider it. And tomorrow, of course, we have a lot of news. Tomorrow we're gonna be having a lot of news. So I believe tomorrow is gonna be a great day, a very great day for everybody. Okay, so guys, without any further ado, let's jump into the content. Okay, because understanding and knowing the economic calendar is very important. Okay, so guys, let's just look at Euro USD. You already know the setups are day two continuations, day three. Most day threes are gonna be reversals. Some days, yes, some day threes will be continuation, but most of them, maybe 80% of those day threes are gonna be reversals. Sometimes they're gonna give an inside day. If they give an inside day after a day, after 2 days of going in one direction, that can be a great sign of reversal, more especially if they've gone beyond 150 pips or beyond 300 pips. Okay, but we're not talking about that because I've already discussed it in my previous video. Okay, so guys, let's look at Euro USD. I'm not gonna talk about the entry opportunities, but I'll just show it in passing. Okay, so if you look at Euro USD, of course this is a currency I look at during the US session. Why? Because it has the euro. Yes, the euro moves well in London, but once there is USD currency involved, I'm gonna look for an opportunity during the US session. Why? Because the US session is dominant in this currency. Okay, so I will be looking for an opportunity if there is a setup. Of course, the setup is based on the signal days. So today was a day three. Most day threes are gonna be reversals. It's in the playbook. Okay, if you have the playbook, you already know. Okay, so as I said, I don't look for an opportunity during the London session. So I don't even look at this currency during the London session. I'll come during the window period and just see if it's behaving accordingly. If it's not, I'm gonna wipe it from the list that I have on the day. So today roughly I had 4 pairs. Okay, because as I said, I had to eliminate AJ because of board news. So I was looking at 1, 2, 34. I wasn't like looking at oil. It's here because it's my favorite, just like gold. Okay, but I wasn't looking at it, and I'll show you why I had to actually look at 4 pairs. Okay, already I've ruled out the yen pair because of the bad news. Okay, so today obviously I was looking for trades during the US session. So as you can see, the market went down. Yes, they came and closed as a green day, but the following day they gave a red day. So we take the signal of the recent day. Okay, and what did they do? They came and gave a green day, which became day 1 for me, and they came and actually gave a day 2 here, which is a breakout, and they gave a day 3, which was a day 3 today, and immediately prices started reversing. Just know that there are variations when it comes to day 3. Okay, the day 3 of breakouts, the day 3 whereby only 2 days will be breakouts, because the first day won't be a breakout, will in most cases be an inside day. Okay, so once I came during the US session, already the market was broken down. Okay, so what is the thesis? The thesis is it's a reversal day. Okay, so when I came, I usually love the 5-minute chart. I love the 5-minute chart. Okay, so the market was broken down, and as you can see, they pumped the market up, but because there is no news, I don't take any position up until the equity time. I wait for the equity time. So let's track the equity time. Okay, let's track the equity time, the equity time, the equity time. Okay, okay. Let's find 30. As you can see down here, the broker is behind in 2 hours. Yes, so this is the equity time. This is the candle that opened the equity time. It was a very big engulfing candle. Okay, which actually gave a pump and a dump. So I didn't take this one because already I told you I don't want to chase prices. I don't want to chase prices. Okay, so what I did, I allowed the move to go down, because the first thing I'm going to be looking for is a pullback. Okay, once I get that pullback, I look for an engulf in line with the trend. So this was the engulf that I got. Okay, because this is more likely a railroad track. Yes, it's an engulf, but I want to see an engulf. So I took this one on a 1-minute time frame. Okay, because I always go to a 1-minute time frame. I always go to a 1-minute time frame. And yes, just when this candle closed, I took the position. Okay, and as you can see, it went down, straight down, straight down. Yes, didn't go up to 50 pips, but it was a very clean 27 pips. Okay, even though I didn't take it all, I took roughly 20 pips from this one, but it was a good one. Okay, because it's not about the number of pips, and once you start understanding the setups, you will realize that it's not a matter of pips. Okay, we are not looking for pips, we are looking for the quality of the trade, because with quality you can just increase the size. Okay, if you're gonna be looking for 100 pips, just double the size and divide the target. So in this case, if you're looking for 100 pip, divide it by 2 and multiply the size by 2, you're still gonna get the same results, but the difference is it's gonna be way too easy to hit the smallest target than it is to go and hit 100 pips. So it's very easy to go and hit 50 pips. Okay, so it's really honestly not about the number of pips. Some people are looking for the number of pips, but when you are looking for quality, everything becomes easy, because now you just increase the number of pip. If you wanted to, say for instance, if you wanted 100 pips and you wanted to take a lot size of 1, if you take a lot size of 2 and you target 50 pips, you're still gonna get the same results. Okay, so it's about the quality, and 50 pips it's gonna be very quick, and 50 pips it's gonna be way too easy. Okay, so this was a very beautiful trade for me. It was a very beautiful trade. Fast for 20 pips. Okay, I did hope it will go for more, but actually it didn't. As you can see, they started giving a pin and then they started giving an engulf, and this is honestly a sign of reversal, more especially if we are going to the last hour, because you know most of the time they will reverse during the last hour. But here's something I want you to focus on. You see, don't chase prices, wait for the pullback, then wait for the engulf. Okay, whenever you find the engulf, that's your place of entry, and it's gonna be way too easy. Okay, I don't chase prices, because if I enter here, I know there's gonna be a pullback, but I don't know where the pullback is gonna be. Okay, so the best thing to do is actually to wait for the pullback. Okay, because we know market behavior, market behavior, market behavior. Yes, sometimes they'll just go, but most of the time they're gonna give a pullback to punish indecisive traders, or those who make irrational decision, or weak holders. Okay, they are gonna give a pullback. So waiting for the pullback and then engulf is the best way to actually take a trade. And for me, I get the best results when I wait for the equity time. I've already talked about this. If there are no news on the calendar, I'm gonna wait for the equity time. Okay, this one was clean. And another one, okay, if we can look at NASDAQ, let's look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ, I took a trade yesterday. Let's see, let me show you yesterday. Let me show you the strategy. This was day one. As you can see, prices went down, and then they gave a day one. Okay, day one, day one, day one. I just want this video to be, if possible, I want it to be less than 20 minutes. Okay, let's try to do that. Day one, and then this one became a day two. Okay, guys, it's so easy when you know what you're looking for. Way too easy. Okay, and then this became a day three. Okay, day three. Okay, remember, I'm using the variations when it comes to day threes. Okay, and I've already talked about that, but these are the most simplest setups you can get: day two continuations and day threes. Okay, this was a day two continuation. We spoke about it in one of my previous video. You see, day two continuations and day threes. Most day threes are gonna be reversals. As you can see, I was on a day three, so I just wait for the US session because it's an indice and there were no news. So if there are no news, I'm gonna come during the equity opening time. That's what I always do. So yesterday, yes, I did take a beautiful trade on this one. Okay, one thing I can show you is that if you check, this pair consolidated throughout Asia and London, and before London they broke out and closed everybody who maybe sold here. Okay, so they came down and broke structure. So one thing for me is I'm gonna wait for the equity time. So let's track the candle where the equity opened. So the equity opened on this candle. Okay, one thing I know is that the equity most of the time the equity is gonna open with a very big candle. Okay, and most of the time that candle is gonna be a stop hunt. Okay, as you can see, these guys who sold here were in profit, so the market came for them. Remember, more especially when it comes to NASDAQ. NASDAQ has a tendency of going away to convince people that they are in profit, and then they come for them. The same applies to gold. Gold has that tendency as well. So they came for these guys who sold here. Okay, once they came for them, they just went down. I was looking at this trade. Okay, I was looking at this trade very well, and once they go down, I told you I'm not gonna chase the move. The same applies to Euro USD. I don't chase moves. Why? Because I know there's gonna be a pullback. Okay, is it always gonna be there? No, but maybe 80+% of the time there's gonna be a pullback. Why? Because that's normal market behavior. That's normal market behavior. Okay, they'll always come for those who are either getting quick, either are weak holders. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know maybe what they are looking for. They are chasing moves. Okay, because remember, one thing the market does is actually trigger emotions. So I know they are gonna trigger people's emotion. People are gonna think, oh, we are losing out. Oh, now we are losing out. Oh, the trade is gonna be missed. Hey, they are gonna go and never return. But believe me, market will never do that. Okay, they always come back and pull back. Why? Because obviously they want you to take the first move. Why? Because they want you to think that you are missing out. Okay, and sometimes they will confirm that, because there are days when they will just go. But believe me, out of 10 trades, maybe they might go in one trade. So it's better, you have to decide, are you gonna like always chase moves? Okay, or are you gonna wait and know what you are looking for? That's a decision you will have to make. And I believe, like, if you are entering based on emotions, based on the fact that you are scared that you're gonna miss out, I believe by now you have had a lot of pain. Believe me, at some point you must say it's enough. This pain is enough. Okay, so you must actually do things that work. If you have been chasing moves, chances are they always come and close you. Okay, because there are people who chase this candle. For some, they saw this move going down. You see successive red candles, and there are people who chase these moves. They are gonna come for them. So whenever I see them going down like this, I just wait and I set my alerts on the way back so that I will hear when they are coming back, because most of the time, as I said, over 80% of the time they're gonna come back. Okay, so I've made peace with this because I once did that. I once chase move, but you get to a point whereby you see that, oh, I always do this and I get the same results. They always come back and close me. Oh, maybe I might get lucky and take and get one trade out of 10, but the rest of the trades, which will be 9 out of 10, they are actually gonna do what? Come back and close you. So it's up to you. Okay, so I made a decision that, okay, I want to see them going down. This is just proof for me that, okay, now the market is actually going down. It has broken down. So the first move for me confirms my thesis, and then when they pull back, I want to see an engulf. Fortunately, yesterday I took this trade and I took it somewhere here. Okay, I took it somewhere here. I posted it in the community. You can see it. Okay, and I closed it. I don't remember where, because I actually closed it a little bit late. I think it was somewhere here. Yes, I closed it here. Yes. To be frank, I closed it right here. Okay, and it was a very, very good trade for me. The thesis was obvious. It was a day 3, and I was actually expecting them to go beyond this, but unfortunately they didn't go beyond that. That's why I closed it late. Okay, as you can see. Okay, it was a nice day 3, which actually closed as okay, it opened and it closed as a red day. And today, yes, of course, this gave the same kind of setup. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you my entry. Oh yeah, I did show you my entry on a 1 minute time frame, right? I did show you. Okay, but let me show you. I want to show you something. Okay, I took this engulf over here and put my stops just above here, so it was a very tight and a good trade for me. Okay, but one thing with NASDAQ, they have the tendency of coming and then they go down, then they always come, and mostly they, or if you are on a 1 minute time frame, this is their tendency. They'll give something like an M. It's still their tendency, but I love it because if you take one trade here, you can add position here and you can add more position here as it is going down and confirming your thesis. Okay, so that's one of the things that I love, because it's actually good, and I've actually read about it somewhere. I don't remember which book it is because I'm always reading books. Okay, they actually said it's most advisable to diversify your don't put your eggs in one basket. Okay, diversify your asset or whatever it is. So when you enter here, you start with a small size, and as it confirms, you add size. As it confirms again, you don't wipe your trade out of fear. Oh, now they're gonna close me. No, this is an opportunity to size in, and I believe this comes with experience. When you get experience, you know that, okay, when they give the first engulf on a 1 minute time frame, they will go and then they will pull back again, maybe give you 3 pullbacks. That gives you an opportunity to add size. Okay, so whenever they pull back and you are in a trade, you took this engulf, they're coming back, you have your stops here. Don't be scared. Okay, because if you are wrong, they'll have to hit your stops, and you know you were wrong, and you just have to have peace with that. Okay, because it's either gonna be win or a loss. Okay, but don't be scared when they come back and think now, oh, now I'm on negative. No, they're actually giving you an opportunity to size in. Okay, I took US 30 today. Okay, but it also gave an opportunity for that. Okay, it also gave an opportunity for that. Okay, I'll show you. I mean NASDAQ. Yes, I took NASDAQ today, and it gave an opportunity for that, but it really didn't go. Let's look at NASDAQ. Okay, sorry. Let's look at NASDAQ today. Okay. So what actually happened is the same setup as yesterday. Okay, as you can see, the same setup as yesterday. Okay, the same thing that happened yesterday. This is the high, okay, of Asia, and this is the low of Asia. They came take out the low of Asia, and then right when the US starts, we are still inside actually, and then we take out those who are in profit. Okay, and then we go all the way to giving a stop hunt. Okay, and then as you can see, the equity time will always open with a big candle, so you don't want to enter early. Most of the time, more especially if there are no news. Why? Because this candle can act against you. Okay, it can act in your favor, or else it can act against you. To take it, you'll need more experience. Okay, so it could have been a stop hunt going back to stop hunt these guys, but in this case they went down and made a low, so they took out these guys who were in profit already. Okay, they took out these guys who were actually in profit already. But I want to show you something. Okay, I want to show you something. Okay, I told you it's a tendency. You see, they go, 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 and then they gave this one. They have a tendency of giving you an M, and then they actually came. You see, they came down with an engulf. You see, they came down with an engulf, and then they actually went up again. Okay, they went up again. So I took this trade. I took yes, I took this trade first here, and then they came back up, and then I added more size as they were going down, but they didn't really go because they ended up giving roughly 40 pips. Okay, but it was back to the low of the day. Okay, so it didn't really deliver. NASDAQ didn't deliver that much as anticipated, but there were easy trades. Okay, and one of the good trades I got, because as for oil, I didn't really look at it, because sometimes if you get something confusing, this is day 1, day 2, day 3, they come down, they broke the previous day, they came down, they broke the low, and they closed as a day 1. Okay, so if something is confusing, please do me one favor, just sideline it until everything is clear. Okay, take trades that are so clear to you. Just master the art of being patient and take what actually is easy. I came and take US 30, and this one was the beautiful trade for today. Okay, because as you can see, same setup. Okay, this was day 1. Let me just write. Okay, this was actually day 1. Let's just write it over here. This was day 1. Okay, and then as we go up, we get a day 2. Okay, I hope you understand. We get a day 2 continuation, which was beautiful. We spoke about this last week, and then we got a day 3 yesterday. Okay, so same setup. Okay, we got a day 3 yesterday, and then it came down. It didn't close as a red day, but you can see this was obviously trapping. Okay, so I looked at this. Okay, and because yesterday it was a day 3, sometimes when you get a day 3, it's not going to reverse the same day. It will maybe give an inside day, the following day reverse the following day, or else it will reverse the following day. So there are many possibilities that we have to look for. Okay, but we don't know if they're going to move the market or not. So as you can see, same kind of setup as we get in NASDAQ. Okay, same kind of setup. They make the high. Okay, here they take them out. But if you see now, right before the US session, what do? They creep, they go up. Okay, they just go up, and then this is what they do. They break down. When they break down, this is a good sign that the market has broken down, and that's something we really want to see, most especially if we are expecting reversals. Okay, that's what we want to see. I think I'm gonna manage keeping this video too short. Okay, so as I said, no news. I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna wait for the equity time, which comes at 4:30 South African time. I'm not gonna do anything up until 4:30 South African time. Okay, as the equity starts, you can see they go down. What did we say? They will always pull back, so there's no need to chase this candle. Even this one was a very big engulf before it became a pin, and this pin is a giveaway. When they give a pin like this shows you that they are trying now to mislead people. Okay, and they're actually doing this at a level, as you can see. Okay, this market was out of balance, and they are doing this at a level. Let me see. Yes, they were out of balance, as you can see. Okay, this was the high of last week. Okay, so they are doing this at a level. Okay, they are doing this where at a level, as you can see, they are at a level. They make this, they give a pin, and they pull back. What do we want to see after a pullback? We want to see an engulf. Okay, but obviously I'm not gonna enter an indice on a 5-minute candle. Okay, I want to enter an indice on a smaller time frame. Okay, and I actually took this trade. Okay, the equity opened and they pumped up, and then they gave an engulf, and then they pull back. I didn't take it here on this one. Okay, I didn't take it on this one. I waited for another pullback. So you can see the markets will always try to make you emotional. They will always try to force you to jump thinking you're gonna miss out, but they will always give pullbacks and then engulfs. I took this trade over here. Okay, I took this trade over here. Okay, and I think I still have an example of this trade. You see, this is the example of the trade. I didn't take it here. Okay, I waited for them to pump. As you can see, they give a pin, they give an inside bar, and then they give an engulf. Yes, I took it on the second candle, and it rode like 80. This is amazing, guys. It went beyond that, but I closed it late, obviously. Okay, So it didn't really go as anticipated, because I was expecting that it will really go. But since the minimum target is 50, it went beyond that. Okay, so this was amazing. I was targeting an expansion of 2, but it just came closer to it. It didn't really reach it, but it came closer, hence why I ended up closing it. But guys, you can see they will always try to make you feel emotional. Okay, so once you have mastered this, one thing you will realize is they will always try to toy with your emotions. Okay, so you must be patient enough to wait for them. Okay, wait for them. If something is too big, don't take it. Okay, don't take it, because you don't want to be risking more. This was a very good entry. It's an engulf. Look, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. It engulfed almost 8 candles. Okay, 8 candles, and already they've made a low during the equity time. The equity just went down. We don't chase these moves. Okay, these moves are to be chased by newbies, by people who are still learning to trade. They have to be chased by people who haven't dealt with the emotional. That's why I always say, like, psychology plays 80% role. It is more important than actually the setups and everything else, because if you are not moved by this kind of moves, I saw them, I was looking at them even when they were like creeping. We spoke about creeping trends. Okay, we spoke about creeping trends, and we spoke about the fact that they will come and pull back, and they will make the low on the previous high. You see? Oh, sorry, I just bought this line, which I'm sorry for that. Okay, fine. You see, this is where the candle closed, and they made the high here. If you look at this, I explained creeping trends. Okay, let's take this is the high. Okay, this is the high. They trade back into it, they come back, they make another high. Okay, they make another high, they trade back into it. What is our thesis? Our thesis is reversal, and then they go up. Okay, they give an engulf. Okay, they come down and they pull back, and now the high is at the recent swing low. As you can see, this was a very beautiful trade. Of course, if I didn't close it, obviously it was gonna come back for me, but actually it was a very beautiful trade that gave 80, and it was amazing, guys. It was amazing. And guys, what I want you to master. Okay, I didn't take it on this engulf, I took it here. No, sorry, this is the level. I don't want to toy with the level, because I'm still gonna use them tomorrow. Okay, so this was a very clean reversal after a day 3. Okay, but we always have to wait for the pump and the dump, and this is why I always come to a 1 minute time frame, because if you're gonna be waiting for a trade on a bigger time frame, you can see this candle is now big. Okay, it's now big. Okay, and if you say maybe you're gonna buy with the moment it closes here, maybe yes, you'll get away with it, but you remember, it will go up, go down, and it's gonna be more emotional. Okay, it's gonna be more emotional. So guys, this is the clean trades you can take. Okay, these are the clean trades, but the most important thing is the psychology, is the setup. Okay, and understanding that the equity time is gonna throw a stop hunt. If you want to enter before the equity time, you must know what you are doing. Okay, because the equity time is more likely to throw a stop hunt. If there are no news, I always say I want to wait for the equity time. But if it is the Asian session, I know that mostly the Asian session is completely different, because most of the time it has low volatility, so they don't usually throw stop hunts when the equity opens. But other than that, the London and the US, they have a lot of trading activities going on, and they are gonna throw a stop hunt. Okay, so don't be like a newbie or somebody who is still learning. Understand these things. The equity, if there are no news, it's gonna throw a stop hunt, and then once they give a move, don't chase the first leg. Okay, don't chase the first leg, unless if you have maybe a setup on it and you have been trading it and you understand it. If you don't, wait, they will always pull back. Okay, they will always pull back. Okay, I repeat, they will always pull back. Okay, and then what you want to see, I obviously go to a 1 minute, but still, if you're trading a 5 minute time frame, that means this is your engulf, but it's way too bigger now, but it was your engulf, and it did deliver. You see, it did deliver roughly 2 times the risk you took. Okay, so guys, what I can say is, like, honestly, this was a very good trade. It didn't go as anticipated, but honestly it was one of the cleanest, more especially when you look back on it. Okay, and to be honest, this is something that's gonna happen each and every day. This is gonna happen each and every day. It's just a rinse and repeat. Once you get used to this kind of setups, they are gonna do the same behavior day in day out, different pairs. Hence you see I always have many pairs, but here I only selected the ones I was looking at today. Okay, so guys, this is highly important. As you can see here, this indicator is just a percentage change. You can download it, it's for free. It just shows you, okay, this is 50% up on the month, and right now it's okay, on a week it's 0.1. As you can see, they've already pulled back a little bit, so it's 0.2% down, and it's 27 percent down from the open to the current price. Okay, so this is the most easiest way to trade. Okay, this is the most simplest way to trade. Always wait for them to give the first leg and then pull back. Guys, they're always gonna pull back. Don't chase the first move, don't try to catch the high. It's very lethal that way. But I believe with experience you get to understand these things, and if you are journaling, you realize that okay, whenever you chase the move or the first leg, they are always gonna close you. And if you have been journaling, you will know what to actually mitigate, because the main objective of journaling is actually understanding what works and understanding what doesn't work. Okay, so I showed you different kind of trades. They gave the same behavior. Equity time, stop hunt, they go and then they pull back and then they go. Okay, I've showed you in NASDAQ, and I've showed you in US30. NASDAQ, I took a trade yesterday. I posted it in the community. You can go and see it. And today I took US30. I did also take NASDAQ, but it didn't go that much. So yes, I had to close it early, but it was a good one because I was able to add 2 positions on it. Okay, as it pulled back. Okay, I was able to add 2 positions. Let me show you. It went down. I don't chase moves, and as it came, I took the first trade after this engulf right here, and then it came back. They didn't really close me. Okay, they didn't close me, and then because I want to keep my stops above here, they didn't close me. So when this one pulled back, and as it was going down here, I took another trade, and as you can see, they came to the low of the day, but they didn't really go. So I was forced to close this one very early as they pulled back, but it was a nice trade after all, and it was a clean trade. So guys, what I can say is actually the fact that make sure you always wait for the pullback. Don't chase moves, okay? Because if you're gonna enter after this candle, guys, they're gonna come for you most of the time. Wait for them to pull back, okay? Wait for them to pull back and give you that engulf, okay? Wait for them to pull back and give you that clean engulf. They are gonna do it, and as I said, on a 1 minute time frame, NASDAQ has a tendency whereby they love giving you an engulf first and then coming back for it. But this was the most cleanest engulf that I took, and as they came back, I took it again, and this is what actually made everything easy. And honestly, once you start seeing these things, these are day trades. This is the setup that is in the playbook. So if you have the playbook, just master the setup, guys. I know it will take time to master it. It might take even more than you expect. Sometimes it might even take 6 months to fully master the setup, because there's a lot that goes into it. But the most important thing I will say is actually select your pairs and observe them before the session starts. If they haven't behaved the way you were expecting, just wipe them out. Okay, wipe them out and just be left with high probable trades. That is the most important thing. And secondly, I will say you have to know which session to look for an opportunity. Okay, because honestly, if you are trading let's say in indices, you have to be looking for an opportunity during the US session. And as I said, if there are no news, I wait for the equity opening time, because I know the equity time is more likely to throw a stop hunt. Okay, and if in this case you see they already gave a very big move in line with the trend, but they will always come back. Okay, they'll always come back. Sometimes it's gonna be one pullback, two pullback, three, but I really don't care about this 1 2 3. Okay, I just want to see them giving a clean trade. So guys, it's up to you. But I repeat again, the most important thing is to select your currencies and know which session to look for an opportunity, and wait for the equity time. If you wait for the equity time and you know the session in which you want to trade, you only have roughly 1 hour 30 minutes to either take an entry, or if there is nothing, you just call it a day. Okay, so that way it's way too easy. It's way too easy. It's way too easy. You can't say like it's hard, because throughout the day you are doing nothing. You're only coming during the US session. You allow the equity to trade, and one thing you know is you're not gonna chase moves that are moving quite quick. You want the market to calm down and pull back, close those who were emotional, those who thought that the move is gonna go without them. Okay, once they are closed out, you will get your engulf, and that will be your great opportunity. Okay, as you can see here, here's even the first engulf, then they give an inside bar. Okay, so opportunities are always there, and opportunities are so clean. Okay, but always wait for the pullback. That's one of the most important things that we can take away. Okay, because they actually show you the best entries. And guys, I wish you the best. I'm still gonna analyze and see which pairs will be ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We have a lot of news. Let's see. Yes, news actually interfere. Okay, because if you look at it, we have Euro news around 10:15, but this obviously is before my London session opens, and we're gonna have Euro news again during 10:30. So honestly, this might not be tradable, because obviously they're gonna use this move. There are two possibilities, three possibilities actually. One news might go down, the second news might continue down, or else one news might go down or up, and the second news might be a reversal. So mostly when we have news like this, I just want to stay patient. Okay, and do nothing before the news. Okay, because as you can see, the euro and the pound are highly correlated, and this simply means we have a lot of news on the same thing. Because if they are highly correlated, that simply means these news here are gonna move the euro, and this euro news are gonna move the pound. So I will just prefer to wait and see what happens. So tomorrow I'm not gonna be looking for a trade on the during the London session, because of this news, or else I will look after 11:30 to see if the news have given an opportunity. And coming back late, we have US news at 4:45, and we have 4:45. So obviously this is 30 minutes after the equity opening time. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yes, that is 30 minutes after the equity opening time. That is 15 minutes after the equity opening time. So obviously I will be looking for an opportunity after the news. So tomorrow it's clustered with news, or maybe oil will do something better. Okay, but tomorrow is just clustered with a lot of news. Okay, so just be cautious when you are trading tomorrow, because news are more likely gonna interfere with whatever trade you have. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be a very beautiful week, guys. It's gonna be a beautiful week, and I wish you the best. Just remember that patience pays, and always be patient. Look for the setup, understand the setup, master the setups. This is the easiest setup you will ever get, the easiest. Even if you have been maybe struggling with trading for a long time, just by focusing on this easy setups, I challenge you. If you have been in the industry for so long, and actually things were not going your way, or things were hard, just try to master one setup. Okay, one setup, work on it. Maybe for the next 6 months, you are mastering that one setup. You are taking it, you are back testing it. Guys, I challenge you to do that. Okay, then you'll see the simplicity of this kind of setup. They are so easy. Each and every day you will find at least one pair that is on day 2 continuation, or one pair that is on day 3. It's either gonna give a continuation or a reversal, or else it's gonna continue. The next day might be an inside day, and the following day it might collapse. So guys, this is the most easiest things you will ever get. Okay, I challenge you to actually just go and master this. Just forget about the many strategies, the many setups you have been learning online. Just go and master one setup, one. Even if it's not this setup, okay, just go and find one strategy that actually matches with you. Okay, it matches with your style of trading. It matches with the kind of trader you want to be. Okay, find it and master only one setup. Okay, take your time to focus on only on one setup. and you will come and tell me the results. Okay, do that. I challenge you. Come with the results after 6 months. Tell me the results. I assure you they're gonna be positive. Okay, or else if you're still trying to learn 1,000 strategies, it's gonna take you maybe 10 years and you're still gonna be at the same place you were the previous 10 years. Why? Because you can never ever master 10 strategies in 1 year. Okay, it takes time to master one setup. So go and master one. If you look at this channel, we only focus on 2, and there's a reason. I'm not talking about 10 setups, 20 setups. There's a reason I'm focusing on one. Okay, so please, I challenge you, focus on one setup for the next 6 months and see if your results won't change. That I guarantee you they will change. Okay, so guys, I wish you the best. If you are new, subscribe. If you are actually part of the family, like, share and comment for the algorithm. Guys, I really appreciate you, and please tell me the results. Ever since we started this channel, how is your trading going? Do you see any improvement? Please comment below, because the goal is to improve and rinse and repeat. Take the same thing each and every day. Okay, so just give me the results. Okay, I wish you all the best, and tomorrow is going to be a fantastic day. Just watch out for the news, and thank you guys.